Well, after meeting with port officials from Los Angeles and Long Beach, as well as union officials and some of the nation's largest carriers of goods, President Biden announced the ports were expanding operations to 24/7 to deal with the backlog of ships setting off the California coast and to get the supply chain working again. President Biden had a warning for companies that didn't get on board. He would call them out. What does that mean? Well, joining now with more on yesterday's powwow is Kerry Picket, senior congressional reporter with the Washington Times. Kerry, welcome to Washington Watch.
Thanks for having me, Tony.
All right, so what did we find out from the president's announcement yesterday? What is his plan to get the supply chain back on track?
Well, one of the things that he did was he had the California ports, particularly, he is going to have them run at a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week expansion. And what that means is previously those ports, which are union operated, the workers would only work a certain number of hours a day and only a certain number of days a week, which ended up having the workers just sort of regulate their hours, and then you'd have the trucks who would be sort of waiting around saying, hey, when are these guys going to start loading us up here? The problem, though, was that was something that a lot of Biden's critics said that he should have done that a long time ago. So that is a good thing. Another thing, too, that we're looking to do is to try to get more drivers to these trucks hired. Well, that is a situation that the trucking industry has been trying to do for over 40 years now. I mean, there has been a driver shortage in the trucking industry for a very long time. One of the ways that they've been trying to cure that is to try and lower the age of interstate truckers. Now, mind you, 18-year-olds and as of now, interstate drivers have to be about 21 years old. They're trying to lower that to 18 years old. Truckers can be 18 years old driving just within the state, but they cannot drive out of state. So they're trying to lower that to 18 years old, and that is something that is within the infrastructure bill. But of course, we both know, and the audience knows, that infrastructure bill is still being debated in Congress right now. So we'll see where that goes as of now. Now, Biden is blaming businesses, and he's saying, well, things are being bottlenecked there. That is a very tough way to sort of get businesses to step up, because at the same time, people are saying that these vaccine mandates are forcing businesses to lay off workers, so they have less workers to also stock up the shelves and also ship those these are goods and supplies all over the country. That also includes, by the way, drivers. And so many of those drivers said, look, I'm not going to take the vaccine, and if I can't take the vaccine, then go ahead and fire me. So that's been a big problem, and that's been put onto back to the Biden administration. So it's been kind of going in a circle a bit, but then of course you've had Governor DeSantis, you've also had the governor of Louisiana who have sort of quote unquote stepped up and have offered their ports. Whether or not that's going to be used, that's up in the air.
One final question for you, Kerry. What's been the response from the prospects of 24/7 operation at these ports and shipping? Is that creating some optimism that we might get things moving again?
A little bit. I mean, we're playing a lot of catch up, Tony. I mean, sure, it's good that the ports are going to be at a 24/7 clock right now, but still, it's simply doing a lot of catch up that a lot of people simply are saying that should have been done months ago. So It's an optimism, yeah, but still, it's still a lot of catch up right now.
All right. Kerry Picket, thanks so much for joining us today on Washington Watch.
Sure thing.